Hi, this is Leo, and we're going to take a look at how to work with files offline when using Drive FileStream. In the last video, we looked at the differences between backup and sync and Drive FileStream. And for this one, we want to make sure that we can work with our files when we don't have an internet connection. So the first thing you need to do is go to your Chrome browser, and you want to make sure you're on Chrome. Go up to the top right and you're looking for these three dots, down to More Tools and Extensions. The extension we need to make sure we have installed is called Google Docs Offline. That's what's going to make this work. If you don't have this extension, I will put a link in the description below. And if it is installed, you want to make sure that you have this blue circle clicked to the right. If it happens to be over to the left side and it's grayed out, that means you need to turn it back on. So now that we're ready to go with the extension, I'm going to go to the waffle, open it up, and go to my drive. When you're at your drive, come back to the right side again. You're looking for the gear icon. Come down to Settings. And when this box pops up, we're looking for Offline. And here is where we're going to check the box. And it says sync Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Drawing files to this computer so you can edit them offline. You can see in the bottom left here it says setting up offline, and this will take a little while depending on how much you have in your drive. But once it's set up here, then we'll be able to move on to the next step. So what I'm going to do is come up and click Done. And in the bottom left here you can see it still says setting up offline, so I'm just going to give that a little bit more time. You can see it says offline setup complete, so now we can move on to the next step. So here we are back in my desktop, and we need to get to Drive FileStream. If you're on a Mac, you'll find a link at the top of your screen, and if you're on a PC like I am, you can go to your File Explorer, and you're looking for Google Drive FileStream. I'm going to My Drive. And under my drive, I have an example folder here. And in that example folder, I have a Word document, a Google Doc, an image file, and a PDF. If I want to edit one of these or any of these offline, what I need to do is right-click on it. And the context menu that comes up here, you'll see Drive FileStream, and I have the option to make available offline. And it'll just take a second for that to sync up there. If I want to do all of these, I can highlight them all, right click, available offline, and that'll make all of them available offline. I can even come back here and click on the folder itself if I know I want to make that whole folder available offline. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the internet here. I'm going to disconnect, and we're going to see how this works out. Okay, so I can look here and see that I'm offline now. I'm no longer connected to the internet. And I want to find Google Drive FileStream again. My Drive. And I'm looking for that example folder that I made available offline. We're going to go to the Google Doc for this. And when I click on that, it'll open up my Chrome browser. And just as if I was online, I can come down here to the document and start typing. And when I look up top, it's going to say all changes saved offline. Offline changes will be synced when you go back online. So what I'm going to do is close this out. And I'm going to reconnect to the internet. And here we are again. We're connected to the internet. And I'm going to go to Chrome. And I'm going to go right to Drive this time. And we're looking for that example folder. And now that I'm online, I can go to that Google Doc. And you'll see that my changes that I made offline have already synced online when I reconnected. So that's how you can work with your documents when you are offline mode with Drive FileStream.